Hey guys, it's Danny here and welcome back to my channel, Danny's Discoveries. Today I'm going to be answering the question of, has your zodiac sign actually changed now that there's supposedly a 13th zodiac sign? So keep on watching. So there's been a lot of talk in the media and in the news lately that the zodiac signs have changed now that there's a 13th zodiac sign called Ophiuchus. So I wanted to come here and clear some things up and clear up some confusion that you guys may have had because it has, I think, kind of thrown a spanner in the works for a lot of people. So when I heard about this a few weeks ago now, I was pretty sure that this wasn't brand new information, and I was pretty sure that I had actually heard of this before. So I went on Google and I had a look, and of course it had actually come out a few years ago. And I feel like this has been circulating for a few years, and I don't know why, but every now and then it just comes up again and kind of confuses people again. But basically, it was first released in 2016 on a kids website that NASA had created, and the website was aimed at helping children be able to learn about the constellations that we have in our sky, as well as I guess the correlation between the zodiac signs and the constellations. So I just want to say that NASA is involved in astronomy and not astrology, so they're not really the ones to decide if there's a 13th zodiac sign all of a sudden. But I just want to clear up that the zodiac signs have not changed according to astrology, and I'm going to explain why. So it is true that Ophiuchus is a constellation, and it does really sit in the sky in between the Scorpius constellation, which correlates to the Scorpio zodiac sign, and the Sagittarius constellation, which correlates to the Sagittarius zodiac sign. So it is really there, and it is a real constellation. However, it's not a zodiac sign, which is a different thing to a constellation. So according to Western astrology, which is the astrology that I use and the astrology that a lot of people follow because it's probably the most mainstream type of astrology, we use a method called the tropical method. It's a type of astrology that is related to the seasons of the year and the months of the year. So what Western astrology is that it was adapted by the Babylonians, and they developed a system that correlated to the 4 seasons of the year, which then in turn correlated to the months of the year, being 12 months and 12 zodiac signs. So they looked at the relationship between the sun and the earth and the seasons in which the zodiac signs would fit, and then they created the zodiac signs to fit in per season. So we've obviously got the 4 seasons, and we have 3 zodiac signs per season, and each of these zodiac signs then fit into an element. So there's 3 zodiac signs per the 4 elements, which are air, earth, fire, and water. So it works out to be 3 zodiac signs per season, 3 zodiac signs per element, equating to 1 zodiac sign per month of the year, which is 12 zodiac signs over 12 months. So having Ophiuchus, this 13th zodiac sign, kind of messes that all up. And the Babylonians, when they did use this type of astrology, they were aware that Ophiuchus existed, but they intentionally left it out because it didn't really fit into, of course, a month of the year. It also didn't fit into an element, and it didn't really fit into a season because astrology uses a lot of maths and a lot of calculations, and Ophiuchus didn't fit into the calculations in order to adapt it into the system that they had developed, which was based on the seasons and the months of the year, as well as using the elements to be able to categorize all these different zodiac signs. So they did know that Ophiuchus was there, but they intentionally left it out. So part of the reason why they left it out, and part of the understanding in Western astrology today, is that Ophiuchus and the mythology behind this constellation has very close ties to the story behind the Scorpio zodiac sign and what the Scorpio zodiac sign holds and the meanings behind it. So there is that understanding today that what Ophiuchus means and what areas of life it signifies, it is kind of tied into that Scorpio zodiac sign. So it has been interpreted in a different way in today's astrology. But there is another type of astrology called Vedic astrology, and it is quite well known as well, and that comes from ancient India. And so they use a method called sidereal, which is actually based on the physical constellations in the sky. And so I do believe that in sidereal type astrology, they do actually include Ophiuchus, or maybe some astrologers choose to include Ophiuchus. So when you're looking at sidereal astrology, there would be some sort of impact on Ophiuchus being there, but in Western astrology, Ophiuchus isn't a zodiac sign, and we don't look at Ophiuchus as a zodiac sign, so there's no need to worry about your zodiac sign date having changed, because according to Western astrology it has not changed and it's still the same, and it's the same as it has been years ago. Maybe in the future things will change and there'll be some sort of development in astrology, who knows, I don't know, but at this point in time the zodiac signs are the same and they haven't changed, so there's no need to stress or worry, because if you go to any Western astrologer, they're going to just look at your chart as the way they did before this news came out. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and I hope you learned something from it. And if you did, be sure to give it a like. And if you haven't already, make sure to click the subscribe button down below. And thank you for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Bye!